point in our lives, we may or may not have experienced an orgasm. You know, the peak of sex wherein everything in just snaps and releases. The phenomenon that makes us go, ooh, when we feel good. It's also known as your high or climax when doing it. Just make sure not to fake it. Hey lovies! Penny here, back at it again with something a little bit different. We're going educational today with our new sex ed series, Critical Thinking. When we make learning about pleasure, fun, accessible, and stigma-free. Now, let's talk about the big O, the orgasm. As said earlier, it's that intense peak where everything just releases. The oh moment of pure pleasure, whether you've had one or not, orgasms are normal and healthy part of a sexual experience. Today, we'll explore why orgasms matter, the orgasm gap, and 13 types of orgasms you can experience. So grab your pens and notebooks and let's get started. Why do people experience orgasms? People have orgasms for many reasons: curiosity, connection, or pleasure. Physically, you might feel muscle contractions, a racing heart, and a wave of bliss, followed by calm, relaxation, and even a confidence boost. Big thanks to feel-good hormones such as oxytocin, endorphins, and dopamine, which help reduce stress and improve sleep. So yes, orgasms feel great and good for you. Now, let's talk about the orgasm gap. People with vulvas often orgasm less than people with penises during partnered sex. One study found that only 2 out of 5 women felt full satisfied after sex. Another showed 75% of women in certain countries don't orgasm during sex. That's why this conversation matters, to normalize exploration, communication, and pleasure for everyone. Remember, struggling to orgasm doesn't mean something's wrong. Everybody is different. Discovery over pressure, always. Types of orgasms. Okay, let's get into the main topic at hand. Feel free to pause and take notes when necessary. In this section, there are some orgasms that are exclusively to either vulva or penis owners. But other than that, the rest can be achieved by anyone. Oh, and we highly suggest using lube when achieving any of these orgasms. Clitoral orgasm. A clitoral orgasm happens when the clitoris, the small but powerful pleasure spot below the pubic mound, is stimulated. Fun fact, it has over 10,000 nerve endings. Despite the myth that vulva orgasms rely on penetration or the G-spot, clitoral stimulation is actually the most common path to orgasm. So yes, clit TLC is essential. No can't find it excuses. If it matters, you make the effort. Same goes for solo play, explore, experiment, and learn when it feels good. That's how you unlock the O. Speaking of which, there are 4 ways you can stimulate and achieve clitoral orgasm. First is fingers. Using rubbing, circling, pressing, flicking, or gentle pinching. Second is oral stimulation, with a consenting partner using licking, kissing, and tongue techniques. Third, dry humping, grinding against a pillow or partner for friction with or without underwear. And last but not the least, the sex toys, like the clit suckers, mini vibrators, or finger vibrators for targeted pleasure. G-spot orgasm. G-spot is a spongy area about 2 to 3 inches inside the front vaginal wall that becomes more noticeable when being aroused. Not everyone can easily find it, so exploration and practice matter. Stimulation can lead to strong orgasms through, first, penetration or partnered sex. Positions that give you control or better angle help hit the spot. 2. The G-spot vibrators. Curved designs are made to target it. Third are the fingers. Insert a finger and use a gentle come-hither motion. A-spot orgasm. The A-spot sits deeper than the G-spot. It's about 4 to 6 inches inside between the cervix and bladder. It doesn't have a clear shape, so noticing how your body responds is key. You can stimulate it by fingers or toys. When fully aroused, use a longer finger or a curved toy. Find the G-spot first, then go deeper and use light rubbing on the upper wall. And you can also stimulate it by partnered sex. Positions that allow deeper penetration like doggy, cowgirl, or CAT. Because it's deeper. A-spot play often needs more arousal, gentle movements, and enough lube. Take it slow and listen to your body. Cervical orgasm. A cervical orgasm is rare and comes from gently stimulating the cervix, a sensitive area at the top of the vagina. Fingers or penis usually can't reach it, so a long, straight toy around 10 inches is recommended. Go slow and use plenty of lube and prioritize foreplay. The sensation can feel deep and sometimes emotional, so pay attention to your body's response. Anal orgasm. An anal orgasm comes from stimulating the back door, which has many nerve endings. Use plenty of lube, go slow, and start gently. Hands, toys, or partner play all works if done safely and consensually. Butt plugs, beads, or vibrators add variety, but always clean toys before switching areas. Listen to your body and take time. Nipple orgasm. Nipple play can lead to nipple orgasms, as nipple are powerful erogenous zones that activate the same brain areas as genitals. Explore with fingers or toys like clamps, suckers, or mini vibes, starting light and building pressure. With a partner, sucking, nibbling, and rubbing can intensify pleasure. Flavored lube is optional but highly recommended. Blended orgasm. A blended orgasm is when two or more erogenous zones are stimulated at the same time, like clit plus G-spot or nipples plus clit, creating a combined, intensified pleasure. Toys, manual stimulation, or a partner can all help achieve it. Because multiple areas are being stimulated, your body may need more arousal, extra lubrication, and patience. Coregasm or exercise orgasm. An orgasm due to working out? Yes, that's possible. A core orgasm is achieved through certain workouts. Feeling a strong vaginal orgasm. The magic trick? Workouts that target your pelvic floor and abs, like crunches, sit-ups, and lying leg lifts. But mind you, this orgasm is a hit or miss. Sometimes, the sensation just happens as a side effect, so don't pressure it and be gentle when exploring it. Sleep orgasm. A sleep orgasm, also known as wet dream or nocturnal dream, happens when you're asleep, often triggered by erotic dreams, stress, or anxiety. Studies show it's more common in men, but it can happen to anyone. Here are ways to possibly encourage it without forcing. Sleeping on your stomach increases clitoral or pelvic pressure, thinking sensual thoughts or fantasies before bed. And third, resting in a comfortable environment. Remember, it's optional. Don't stress if it doesn't happen or if there's no ejaculation. Penile orgasm. A penile orgasm happens when the penis is stimulated for pleasure, usually with ejaculation, though sometimes it can be a dry orgasm. Stimulation of nearby areas like testes also counts. You can achieve it with hands, stroke the shaft, play with the tip, or use circling motion. Toys, cock rings add vibrations. Flashlights or masturbators mimic penetration. Some even combine vibration. And of course, partner play. Handjobs, blowjobs, or frothing can bring you to orgasm, depending on what you enjoy. Squirting orgasm. Squirting orgasm occurs when fluid is expelled from the urethra during orgasm, typically triggered by G-spot stimulation. Though often exaggerated by adult media, it's a real physiological response, and achieving it can take practice, patience, and plenty of lubrication. It's important to know that squirting isn't necessary for sexual pleasure or orgasm. Many people orgasm without it, and some may never squirt at all. Focus on comfort, relaxation, and listening to your body. Multiple orgasm. A multiple orgasm happens when one orgasm follows another, depending on stamina and refractory period. Vulva owners often recover faster, while penis owners need more time. Mindful masturbation or play helps you tune into what feels best. Switching stimulation like clit, G-spot, nipples can increase the chance of another. Patience and gentle touch are key, and even a single orgasm can be deeply satisfying. Prostate orgasm. It comes from stimulating the prostate, a chestnut-sized gland under the bladder, often called the male clitoris, accessible about 2 inches in through the anus. Use plenty of lube with fingers or a prostate massager. Always be gentle, listen to your body, and breathe. And that wraps up the different type of orgasms. Whew, that was a lot. But before trying anything linked to orgasm, we have some tips we want to share to ensure you have a fun and safe time. 1. Be mindful. Focus on sensations, not performance. 2. Explore. Try new techniques, toys, and zones. 3. No pressure. Orgasms aren't the goal. Pleasure is. 4. Use body-safe toys. Non-porous, easy to clean. 5. Always use lube, especially for anal or deep play. And number 6, try stimulants. Cooling or warming gels can enhance stimulations. That's our crash course on our 13 types of orgasms. It's not about the perfect O. It's about knowing your body, communicating, and enjoying pleasure safely. Love is, which type intrigues you the most? Comment below, like if you learned something new, and follow for more pleasure-positive content. Stay safe, stay curious, and stay satisfied. Bye!